One Saturday night, I was sitting down, finally, after a long day of coaching youth sports and working in the art. My wife and I were going to watch a movie. I was sitting on the couch, waiting for her to come in from the kitchen. It was so peaceful. A second later, the front door burst open and a herd of high school students came pouring through, led by my oldest son, Ben. "Can we hang out here? We have no place else to go." I'm sure the look on my face said it all. "Your mom and I are about to sit down and watch a movie, and we don't want all kinds of pandemonium." I made sure to say it loudly enough so that everyone could hear. Then my wife came in, and she got my face. We want our kids and their friends to feel welcome in our home. So I headed down the stairs with my tail between my legs and told the boys they were always welcome at our house. And I meant it, really. Despite my frustration that night, I want my home to be a welcoming one, even when it's inconvenient. Because welcoming is such an important part of loving others. When you welcome someone, you let them in. You include them. You let them know they belong. And I honestly believe that welcoming someone is one of the most Christ-like actions we can take. The Pharisees often called Jesus a friend of sinners. In Luke 15, they say it directly. "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." They didn't mean it as a compliment. This is something they were accusing Jesus of, and they weren't wrong. Jesus lets a sinful woman, probably a prostitute, pour perfume on his feet and wipe them with her hair while he is eating dinner with the most religiously serious people of his day. He defends a woman caught in adultery when everyone else was ready to stone her. He publicly sets up a dinner date with Zacchaeus, the crooked tax collector, who everyone despises. While the religious establishment specialized in labeling people sinners in a variety of ways, Jesus welcomed those sinners as his friends because they were his friends. So it's crazy to me that Jesus' followers can be seen as so unwelcoming today. I don't know many churches that can be accused of being a friend of sinners. One of my favorite movies, Lars and the Real Girl. It's a weird little comedy. Lars Lindstrom is an extremely lonely guy who's emotionally scarred for a number of reasons. He lives like a recluse. He's unwilling and unable to interact with people, including his own family. One day, out of the blue, he introduces the girl of his dreams to his small hometown. The problem? She's not real. She's a life-size plastic doll that he ordered off the internet. Yeah, one of those kind of dolls. Lars sees the doll, who he names Bianca, as a social peer. He dates Bianca and even asks her to marry him. He also brings her to church. Of course, everyone in town is a bit weirded out. Maybe horrified is a better word. But the church pastor and a free-spirited member of the congregation challenged the townspeople with this question: what would Jesus do? Eventually, everyone follows their lead and agrees to play pretend with Lars and Bianca. They set aside their discomfort and give Lars exactly what he needs. And that's why I love this movie. It speaks volumes about what it means to be community, to surround and accept, to choose to love without reason, and to welcome people in spite of the messes in their lives. It seems to me that if we have any hope at all of changing the world, it will begin with us welcoming people who need a place to belong, even if they don't act like, think like, look like, or believe like we do. Making people feel like we actually want them to be part of our lives, part of our churches, part of our families, might be the only way for the message of the gospel to be heard. Will you be the one to do it?